In this video, I'll be showing all games that are in the Roblox Metaverse Champions event, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more Roblox event videos, and like the video. But once again, I want to mention, there has been no solid evidence that the egg hunt is cancelled, but it already is Easter, April 4th, by the way, happy Easter. But it still is Easter, and they haven't released anything involving it, and there have been no egg leaks that are real, so it does seem like it is cancelled right now. It seems like the dev forum post was just a lie, and it is going to be different, because once again, it did say this year will be no different, but like, instead of finding eggs in games, you find other things in games, so maybe they're just saying that it's going to be similar to the other years. Like, you can get things in games, but they're not eggs. Like, I don't understand why they would not do the egg hunt. Doesn't really make any sense. But as it is already Easter, it seems very likely that the egg hunt is going to be replaced with this event. As you may have noticed, I wrote so far in the title because there are definitely going to be more in this event. I'm just showing all of them that exist so far in this event. Right now there are 22 games, but most likely there are going to be 16 games for each team, so around 64 games in total. Some of the badges literally say how to get the crate in the description of it, so I guess I'll be showing or explaining some of them. But first is Bloxtopia Paradise Life, and the badge literally says, catch an exclusive metaverse fish in the fishing minigame to earn this badge, along with one of Striker's mystery boxes. But there's probably going to be a fishing minigame, and you just need to get the metaverse fish from it, which I don't know if it's going to be rare, or if it's going to be given to you every time you catch a fish, because I don't know how it's going to work. But notice how it said mystery box, so there's probably going to be like, each box has an item, and you just need to get 4 to get the avatar. So like, if you get 4 mystery boxes, then you get Striker, but out of every mystery box, you get an item. By the way, almost all of these games have a badge with one of the team crates as the icon of it. Some of them just have assets relating to a team, or the badge is named after a team. By the way, here are the badge icons. So here's Striker's badge, Ren's badge, Spark's badge, and Faye's badge. Next is Miner's Haven Reincarnation. The badge doesn't say how to get it, it just says complete AJ Striker's mission. This game is basically themed around getting ores, getting money, and then getting better things to get more ores, and just repeating that a whole bunch. So there's probably going to be a certain ore that you have to get and give to AJ Striker for the crate. Next is Mafia Tycoon, and you can actually do what you need to do to get the crate early, but you won't get the crate badge, so I recommend not doing it yet. But you just need to claim a tycoon, and then turn on the electricity. It's basically like a normal tycoon, just touch all of the things when you're able to do that. The badge says Harold the Hobo is going through some hard times. A good deed could help him out. Earn this badge by buying Harold a set of new clothes. Once you turn on the electricity, which is completely free, you just need to go inside and touch the button. Then there's going to be an option to buy Harold new clothes for $7,777. So you can basically get AJ Striker's crate early, fast, and early by spending 100 Robux. So it is a little pay to win, but like, of course you can't actually get it yet because the badge is not active. But when the event starts, you can literally just spend 100 Robux and then buy this. But like, that's probably going to take a little bit of time to do, because like, in the very beginning you only get the $1 thing, and then you have to click that a whole bunch. So I'd say it will probably take around 10 minutes, maybe, to get the crate. Next is Clicker Realms X, and the badge doesn't say how to get it, it just says, well done for completing AJ Striker's mission in the Metaverse Champions. So I'm guessing, like, there might be an NPC or a certain egg you have to hatch, and then you're going to get the AJ Striker crate from it. Like, if you have an auto-clicker, you can probably just complete it instantly. Next is Human Simulator. The badge doesn't say how to get it at all, but the map is pretty big, so I'm just guessing that there's going to be an NPC somewhere, or you maybe have to do an obby or something like that. Next is Elimination Tower, which is kind of like a game show game, along with the mini-games game, and it's like, pretty interesting. I haven't really played around yet. This is my first time playing it. The badge just says complete the Easter event 2021, so it doesn't really say how to get it, but if I had to guess, maybe there's going to be a special section for the event, and then you do that to get the crate. The last game on AJ Striker's team is called Sinking a Ship, and it has a whole bunch of places you can go to. I think they were in the Egg Hunt 2020, but there's probably going to be a quest you can do. Like in the Egg Hunt 2020, I think there's an NPC that you had to go to different places and collect stuff for them, but they might do something like that where there's just an NPC, you get some quests, and then you have to do those to get the badge. Doesn't say how to get the crate though, because the description is just badge. Now we're moving into the games on Ren's team. So first is Hospital Life Roleplay, and for some reason there are 3 clones of me inside of this restaurant. The badge doesn't say anything at all, like there's no description. Next is Obby King Remastered. The badge also doesn't say how to get it, but since this game is mainly themed around obbies and there are different maps it seems, so maybe there's going to be a map to get the crate. Next is 2-Player Evolution Tycoon, which is extremely laggy for some reason, but here the badge doesn't say how you get it also. It seems like all of the Ren badges don't say how you get it, but most of the Striker ones do, or at least some of them do. But here, I'm assuming there's going to be a special area you have to go to, or something you have to unlock to get the crate. Next is Vestaria. The badge actually says, complete Ren's quest in Mushtown. So I'm pretty sure, like, where you spawn, I'm in the Mushroom Forest right now. And so Mushtown will be, like, the town in the Mushroom Forest. Like, right now it's just loading me in. But I'm pretty sure that it's the town, like, right by here. Not exactly sure about that. Haven't played Vestaria in a very long time. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Mushtown, and I guess you can escape from the Mushroom Forest if you're there, or maybe there's a teleport back, but I think this is the first area where you spawn. Ren is probably going to be here, and in the Egg Hunt 2020, they had a quest where you had to fight some owls and then get stuff from them. So maybe they're going to have something similar to that, where you just fight a specific enemy, and then once you get a certain amount of whatever you need, you're going to get the crate. Now we're moving on to the games for Sparks' team. So I'm in Roblox High School 2 right now, and the badge says earn a passing grade in 5 classes to win this badge along with one of Sparks' mystery boxes. So you just have to get a C or better in at least 5 classes, and to do that, all you need to do is just go to all of your classes, and I haven't really played this before much. So I guess you just need to do whatever you need to do in that class to pass, and just try to do good. Like, it's mainly centered around roleplay, so getting good grades in classes is probably going to be pretty easy to do. Next is Pilfering Pirates, which is basically like those Doomspire games, but with pirate ships instead. The description of the badge is awarded during week 2 of the Metaverse Champions Easter event for helping Sparks. So I guess Sparks is going to be somewhere and you have to do something to help her. Like, maybe you have to kill a certain amount of people, like in a Super Doomspire in the last Egg Hunt. Next is Super Striker League. The badge says win 1 public match in Super Striker League to earn this badge along with one of Sparks' mystery boxes. All you have to do is go over to the middle area, and then you're going to be able to join a public match. And so let's just go here. Then press play now. It's going to teleport you there. And all you need to do is win one. There are 2 teams, so your team has to win. So it's basically a 50-50 chance, unless if you play with friends who you know are good. Because, like, if you're decent, then you might help your team out a bit. But it will most likely just be a 50-50 chance. Next is Grandma's House Obby, and the description just says desk soon. Of course, desk standing for description. So they were saying that the description will be here soon. And I'll do another video later showing all games, because there are probably going to be like around 50 to 64 games in this, and then I'll show all of them when every one of them has the badge. Next is God's Island, and it's basically like Death Run, where one person is the god and they have to try to wipe everyone out on the island. But of course, it's more like less of an obby, and you just have to wipe everyone out within a certain amount of time, I think. But I got this message when I joined that said, hey creator, we just wanted to let you know you can make yourself the god anytime in the settings panel. Ooh, that sounds pretty pro. The description of the badge is just question marks, so I don't know what you're going to need to do for this, but you're probably just going to need to survive around, because that's basically how the game works, so it would just make sense. Next is Tower Heroes. The badges are coming soon, easy, medium, and hard, so it looks like there are going to be different difficulties for this event, and of course I'm going to do easy because there are probably going to be a lot of games, so I'm going to just try to get everything as fast as possible, but maybe I might come back and play the harder ones, because this game is pretty fun. Even though we don't know exactly what we're going to need to do, it's pretty obvious that there is going to be a special map for the event, because what else could they do? Like, that's the only thing that really makes sense, and since the badges are named coming soon, easy, medium, and hard, it seems like they're going to be separate maps. Now we're getting into the currently known games on Faye's team, but first is Vibe NYC. They keep changing the badge though. It used to be named Metaverse Badge, and like before that it was something else, I think, but now it's just named question marks. And the description used to be find 3 areas or something like that, and then now it's coming soon. But, like, in between there, they actually wrote, like, exactly how to get it. The badge used to say, within NYC, there are many hidden areas and rooms to discover. Find at least 3 of them to be rewarded with this badge. So they're basically saying there are many hidden areas. in the game, and you just need to find 3 of them to get the crate. Next is Dragon Adventures, and they were in Egg Hunt 2020. If I'm remembering right, the quest was very time-consuming, but there was like a dragon and you just had to do some quests for it, and then you would get the egg. So they're probably going to have something similar to that. You just do some quests, then you get the crate. Also, the badge has no description yet. Next is Survive the Killer, which you basically just have to do exactly what the title says. The badge doesn't have the crate as the icon, but it is named Faye. And the description isn't there, so, like, we don't know how to get it yet. But if you see in game, there's a logo right here of a purple rocket. That is the logo of the badge, and I'm assuming you're going to get it just by surviving the killer, or maybe there's going to be a special event killer and you just have to survive them. I'd say it's most likely that there's going to be an event map, though, and you just have to escape the killer on that. Next is Don't Press the Button 4, and I may have broken the rules by pressing the button earlier, and for some reason I'm very small right now. But the badge doesn't have a description. I'm guessing maybe there's going to be a special event thing that happens sometimes when you press the button, and then you just get the crate from that happening. Last is Creatures of Sonario. We also don't know exactly what we're going to need to do yet, but it's made by the devs of Dragon Adventures, so it's probably going to be something similar, like a quest or something. But I guess that's it. This is the last game that we currently know is going to be in the Metaverse Champions event. I guess that's going to be it for this video. So those were all 22 games that are currently known to be in the Metaverse Champions event. So make sure to subscribe with notifications on for more Roblox event videos. Like the video, join my Discord server linked in the description. Follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and linked in the description is a playlist called Roblox Egg Hunt 2021 Metaverse Guide. Or actually, I put Metaverse Champions in the title because, you know, there still isn't any exact proof, like, confirming that the Egg Hunt is going to be cancelled because Roblox didn't announce anything, but I'll probably just change it soon to Roblox Metaverse Champions Guide. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.